Hey kids, how are we doing today? We're here to introduce you to our thermal vacuum former. A few key points to begin are breaking down the process. We've got the thermal side of the process and the vacuum side. Thermal means we're going to be releasing heat into this plastic. So we need to think about how that heat's getting there and how we make sure everybody has a safe, enjoyable experience with this process. Inside we have a skillet which gets hot. We have a door blocking the oven to make sure nobody sticks their hand inside the oven and touches the skillet. So at no point in time during this process will hands go inside the oven like this. This is not good. We keep our hands on the outside of the skillet where we will have two handles, one for opening the door and one for pulling out the frame. Now, to talk about what we're molding, we're going to use 24-hour air dry clay. And to ensure everybody gets the mold they're looking for, we're going to make sure we have no sharp angles and no negative space in our molds. And by what we mean is we want smooth contours, we want easily moldable things. To ensure that when this plastic gets heated up and molded over our clay, you get the design you're looking for. Now that we've gone over the initial safety and process overview of our experiment, we're going to break down the materials we have. To begin, we have the electricity that runs our system. We have our white extension cord that you plug into another extension cord or any old household outlet. Then we have the plastic we're forming. We're using 10-inch by 11-inch, 1/32 thick polystyrene sheets. These sheets will come pre-cut and able to put into our hinged frame. The frame is what transports the plastic. The frame, as you can see, is hinged on one side with a bolt and a wing nut on the other side to secure it with a handle for transportation. The wing nut goes right on top and secures the plastic. Then we have our heating element, which contains the skillet, and our vacuum board, which contains the vacuum motor, with our door for opening and closing the heating unit. On the front edge of the system, you will see a timer which controls the electricity running to the skillet. This ensures we get the accurate amount of time for heating and preheating the oven. Then you will also see a switch on this side which controls the motor. This gives us the ability to control when and when not the motor is running so everyone can enjoy the process without listening to it the entire time.
These are the polystyrene sheets that we will be forming. In order to ensure that they stay rigid during the process, we will be using this frame. First, open the frame, place the sheet inside, ensuring to line up the edges, then close the frame and secure with the wing nut.
Before the process can take place, the heating element has to be preheated. The heating element takes 3 minutes to preheat, so we're going to turn this timer to 3 minutes. Once the heating element is preheated, open the door to the heating element and place the frame inside. The frame will stay in this position until the heating element automatically turns off when the timer runs out. The plastic will take 1 minute and 45 seconds to heat, so we're going to set the timer
Once
again.
the timer reaches 10 seconds, it should click. When you hear the click, turn the vacuum on using this switch. And with the vacuum running, open the lid, pull the plastic out, and pull the plastic up and over the vacuum. The plastic won't burn you, but it is hot, so don't touch it. Use the handle here and push down on the wooden frame here, and then push it over the vacuum, and it should suck all the air out underneath. Leave the vacuum running for about 15 seconds to ensure a tight vacuum, and then once it's run for 10 to 15 seconds, the plastic should harden and cool, and then you'll end up with a plastic piece like this.
Once the vacuum portion is completed, we'll be able to take off the frame, unscrew the wing nut, open the frame, and remove our plastic. Once the plastic is removed, it cuts very easily, just with some scissors. Here's the piece we vacuum formed earlier, and we still have our mold to use again anytime we want.